Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope your day is off to a great start. Before we get into this first sniff impressions haul from Above Average Candle Studio, just a little disclaimer. I do have Alf in my lap here, so if you are new around here, this is Alf. He is my little pug, my constant shadow, if you will, and he has decided to take his mid-morning nap in my lap here, and he's cute, so I'm gonna let him do it. But that does mean that, especially if you have earbuds in, you might be like hearing him snoring in the background or just kind of grumbling or snorting. He makes a lot of noise. Listen, he's a pug. He's a noisy little guy, but feel free to enjoy that pug ASMR. Anyway, you guys, I am super excited to finally share this first sniff impressions haul with you. I have been waiting to do this video now for a couple of weeks. I've been dying to dig into these candles, but I wanted to wait until I had the chance to film me actually unboxing these. I personally love doing first sniff impressions videos because I think it's so interesting sometimes how fragrances transform from a cold sniff to post burn. Sometimes fragrances can completely transform once that flame actually hits the wax, and sometimes fragrances smell exactly, you know, how they do on cold sniff once they're lit. I just think it's kind of interesting how that can happen, and it's always fun to have these videos to look back on for myself personally. So in today's video, we are going to go through two collections that are available from Above Average Candle Studio now. If you are not familiar with this company, the creator of the brand, OG, actually reached out to me several months ago and asked if I would be interested in sharing some of her candles here on my channel. The first round of videos that I put up, I will link in the description box down below, but I talk a little bit more about the company itself in those videos. I'm not gonna spend quite as much time doing that today, but one thing I do wanna stress is that one thing I really appreciate about Above Average Candle Studio is that they will make whatever fragrance you are interested in, regardless of the season. So if you are someone who really enjoys burning fall fragrances year-round, you can order those fall fragrances in the spring if you want to. Like, they will essentially pour the fragrances that you are interested in ordering, which I think is a very unique thing. I tend to be quite a seasonal burner myself, so, you know, I don't mind that certain scents are discontinued, you know, certain parts of the year, because I probably wouldn't burn them at that point anyway. But for those of you that wish that you could get your favorite fragrances year-round, and if they tend to be more seasonal fragrances, this is going to be a wonderful company for you to potentially connect with. And I will say OG and her team have created some amazing, very unique fragrances that I think are quite delicious, especially when it comes to their gourmands. So definitely a company worth checking out. Now, they do offer all of their products initially in this smaller 6-ounce size. So that way you get to experience the fragrances. There's less waste. So anyway, lots more information, like I said, in that first round of videos that I did, but I have my little fragrance card here, and I want to get to sniffing through these candles with you because there are a number of candles that we have to get through. So I'll be reading the fragrance notes off this little card, and let's unwrap these bad boys. There's two different collections. We're gonna get started with the Day of the Dead collection, or the Dia de los Muertos collection for 2024. So there are also body care items available in this collection as well. So let's dig in. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these all out, and then we will discuss the breast cancer collection. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna grab this first one here. I love the way these are packaged, by the way. So they come in these really cute little, there's like some tissue paper, and this almost feels like it's like a really thick, like cardboard paper. It's actually kind of neat. Like I reused the tissue paper from the first order that OG sent my way. I totally reused it. It was so sweet. So we had a birthday party and I needed some like fall themed tissue paper. So anyway, I'm probably going to be keeping these pieces of paper too. I'll figure out something to do with these. But anyway, super, super sweet. So this first one, oh, I love it. I love it. The charms, I think, are like the cutest touch on these. So each of the candles that you get will all have a charm on them. And I am collecting all of these charms. I just think they're so cute. You can make bracelets with these. You can, you know, make little earrings. You can just put them in a little, you know, cute jar and collect them. But anyway, here is the packaging. So we've got this kind of, I guess you could call it like a mini mason jar. These are 6 ounces. The lids are on there nice and secure. And a lot of these candles do have, you know, some sprinkles or some glitter in them as well. So anyway, I don't want to stick my nose in this quite yet because I want to read the fragrance notes. So I'm going to go ahead and which is the first one that I grabbed here. So it says, "We love you, Dia de los Muertos." And this one is Dance and Celebrate. So that is the fragrance. And our fragrance notes here are sliced green apple, altar oak, and colored carnations. I love carnations, by the way. My wedding bouquet was predominantly carnations. I did have some tea roses in there, but I think carnations get a really bad rap. So nice to see someone doing something with carns. I love that. Okay, let's smell it. Ooh, this one's really interesting. Ooh, there's a woodiness. That altar oak. I've never heard of altar oak, but there is definitely like a woody oak that is coming through first on this fragrance for sure. I do get a nice apple note. It doesn't really smell like a super tart green apple. I think it smells just a little bit more like a regular, like sweet, maybe almost Macintosh type apple note. And the carns, I do smell those carns in there. Listen, I will admit they're not necessarily the best smelling flower that there is. You know, like you can't put a carnation and a rose side by side and expect people to pick the smell of the carn. But I do think carns have kind of an interesting, like slightly green type fragrance to them. And I'm picking that up in here for sure. And it definitely pairs well with the oak. I really like this one. This is a very pleasant, very kind of soft, woody scent. I like this. I like this a lot. I like the label on here too. I think it's very sweet. They've got the little sugar skulls on here. I think they did a really good job with the marketing for this as well. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just gonna grab this other one. Now this one has some purple in the background. Obviously some more sugar skulls on there. Are these all different? Oh my gosh, these are all different designs on the paper. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's keep going. We have another little skull charm here. And this fragrance is, ooh, Strawberry Horchata. Okay, my favorite flavor of horchata is definitely strawberry. I mean, I also just like the regular like cinnamon flavor as well. But strawberry, I think, is definitely my favorite. So I want to stick my nose in this so bad. Okay, so we've got strawberry, cinnamon, and almond rice water. There's no way this doesn't smell absolutely amazing. We've got some pink glitter here at the top. Oh, okay, yeah. So good. A really nice, sweet, juicy strawberry right off the bat. And I smell the rice water. I do. And there is a hint of almonded here as well. Like you smell that nutty almond note, but the rice water I feel like is very distinct. Oh, I really just like that strawberry. It's a tiny hint of cinnamon. There's not a lot of cinnamon in this. Honestly, this is mostly that strawberry and then that little bit of nuttiness from the almond and then that rice water. It smells like a strawberry horchata. Oh my gosh. Oh, that smells so good. I'm really excited to burn this one. Now, it's not a very like, I would say fall type of fragrance. But that being said, I think it's yummy. I would also burn this in the spring, but we'll definitely burn it before the spring. Okay, next. I'm just gonna keep grabbing. I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so this we have a green background and some more absolutely beautiful sugar skulls. And let's see what this one is. Okay, another. These skulls are all different. They all have sweet little, they're all totally different designs. Oh, I like this one. I like the colors on this one a lot. Actually, I think I like the first one. I think it's got like a teal background and then a beautiful rose on the forehead. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, Cilantro Lime. I'm kind of curious and a little nervous about this one because I'm usually not a huge fan of lime fragrances. So if this is a very intense lime, I don't know that I'll be a massive fan of that, but we'll see, because there's also some other stuff in here that I think is interesting. So we've got a hint of thyme, cucumber, lime, and red chili. So maybe there's a little bit of a spiciness to this one. Let's see. Okay, we've got some beautiful yellow kind of chartreusey glitter here. Oh, it's a very strong lime. Okay, I don't get any spice from this, like that red chili. There's no like spiciness coming through here, but I very much smell cucumber. It's a very nice fresh cucumber. I do smell a touch of like an herbal note, which would be that thyme, but it's a lot of lime, and it's not an overly sweet lime. I kind of wish this one was a little sweeter. I'm wondering if maybe it'll transform a little bit once I light it. But I will be honest in saying that this one is not necessarily my favorite scent out of the three so far. I really enjoy these other two for sure, just right off the bat. I think this is one where I'm gonna have to light it to see what happens to that lime. But it's very lime forward from the beginning. So if you are a fan of lime, you're getting a healthy dose of lime in here. So yeah, that one obviously, I don't know, but let's keep going. So this, we have a kind of nice pink background on the paper. These are all just wrapped so beautifully. Okay, this is white chocolate sugar skulls, and then we have it's a white sugar skull. Well, it's got some like teal accents on it. This one's really kind of cute too. Okay, so the fragrance notes for white sugar skulls reads white chocolate, coconut, and raspberry sprinkies. Sprinkies. I think it's supposed to be sprinkles. Or are they called sprinkies in other parts of the country? I don't know, but I kind of like sprinkies. Let's smell this. Okay, first of all, what color's the glitter? Oh, we have a nice gray. Perfect, it matches my hair. All right, let's. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Okay, this is good. This is more than good. Oh, I normally don't love white chocolate, but that creamy white chocolate in here, combined with the raspberry and a very distinct coconut, this is good. Oh, that's really good. This raspberry, can I get a raspberries and cream, OG? Can you guys make like a real true like raspberries and cream? And use this raspberry because this is so good. Maybe like a coconut cream. Man, okay, this is just delicious. That's all that I can say. It is delicious, and this, oh, this is the kind of candle that I want like a mega size of. That on Cold Sniff already, definitely my favorite out of these four so far. Okay, we have two more of these. Oh, and this we have a red, like a deep red background. All right, what is this one? This is so fun. Beautiful Marold Rose. And then we have, ooh, a nice pink sugar skull. All right. Okay, marigolds, rose, grapefruit, and peonies. Oh, that's gonna be interesting how the marigolds and peonies play together. Those are two florals that I have never ever paired together, like as a florist. But I do like the way that marigolds really smell. And I obviously love peonies are just beautiful, but all right, what do we have here? Oh, so we've got some like deep red glitter at the top here. Okay. So the marigolds are coming across as a little bit of like an earthy floral note, but then you've got that like intense kind of peony, sweet peony combining with that earthy marigold. And it's an interesting combination. I'm not a huge like florals fan still. I can enjoy some florals a lot more now that I am not actively a florist anymore. Flowers essentially just used to remind me of work. But now that I'm not, you know, surrounded by them, you know, just for like other people's weddings and funerals and stuff like that, I feel like I can appreciate flowers a little bit more. They don't stress me out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I like this combination of the two. I think this is a very interesting combo for sure. What's fascinating is that I'm not getting any grapefruit in here. And I thought the grapefruit would really stand out, but I do smell the rose. So there's a distinct like sweet peony, and then there's also a more traditional rose in here as well. And then you've got the earthy marigolds. Honestly, this just smells more of like a straight up floral to my nose on cold sniff. I'm wondering if I might get some of that grapefruit once I light this, because grapefruit is a pretty potent fragrance note. So maybe I just need to light this one. But I like what's happening floral wise with this one. Not that I'm really in a huge floral mood right now, but it is a nicely blended floral for sure. And then we have one more, and in this one we have the orange background. So let's go ahead and sniff through this. And then we have the 4 breast cancer awareness candles as well. So this one came with a little bit of bubble wrap as well. Okay, so this is the Mexican Candied Pumpkin. All right, this one has to be good. All right, Mexican Candied Pumpkin is pumpkin, clove, brown sugar, orange zest, and vanilla ice cream. This is gonna smell like $1,000,000. I'm already calling it now. There's no way it cannot. Oh, and this one's a really cool little sugar skull as well. Sorry, I'm probably not doing these little charms like the best justice here, but okay, so we've got some orange glitter on the top here. Yeah, so good. Okay, it's kind of, oh man, that orange zest is coming through. I was gonna say it's kind of a traditional kind of fall fragrance, and that you smell the pumpkin, you smell the pumpkin spices. What else do we have in here? Brown sugar. It is definitely like a more like molasses type of sweetness, which I think pairs really well with pumpkin for sure. But what makes this unique is the addition of that orange zest, which is quite noticeable even on cold sniff. And that, I would not think to pair that with those traditional like fall notes, but that's delightful. I smell like I smell a true vanilla ice cream in here as well. It's definitely not a French vanilla, which I'm glad for that. It does smell a little bit more like a vanilla bean. But you guys, I am loving that orange zest combined with that like warm, like brown sugar pumpkin scent. Perfect amount of spice here, not overly spicy. Just really like, this is hella good. This is really good. Okay, I think the only one that I'm a little bit like about would probably be, yeah, I think it's the cilantro and lime. I think it's just a little too limey for me, but the rest of these, you guys, are fabulous. These are worth checking out, I'm telling you. Okay. Let's go on to the Love to Fight collection, which is the breast cancer awareness for 2024. There are 4 fragrances in this collection as well. So let's go ahead and open these. Oh, and these have, oh, this is really neat too. Oh, cool. Okay. So this has faith, hope, fight, Faith, Hope, and Fight on the tissue paper here. Let's dig into these. Okay, so here we have, oh, these are pins. Okay, cool. So these guys here are actually little pins that you can put on your purse, your backpack, whatever. And these are the labels here. So hopefully that's gonna focus. There we go. So those are the labels. This first fragrance here is Faith and Hope. And this is Powdery Clouds, White Musk, Clean Optimistic Air, and a Bouquet of Faith. All right. Oh, look. Oh, we've got, oh, I've never seen those before. They're like little sprinkles that have the pink ribbon. They're the pink ribbon sprinkles. Hopefully you can see those. They're kind of floating around over top of that really pretty iridescent glitter, but those are sweet. I've never seen those before. Okay, this is a very powdery fragrance. This is, there's a healthy dose of almost like a true, like the Johnson & Johnson baby powder smell. That's the first thing that hits me here for sure. A musk, yeah, it's a very light, airy musk. There's also a touch of a floral note in here. It's not a super distinct floral. This is mostly like a very like baby powder type fragrance. I don't think this is going to be a scent that everybody's gonna love, but I do think it's nice. This is the type of fragrance that I would totally put into a bathroom. I think this would be a great bathroom fragrance. It's a nicely done baby powder. I don't personally love baby powder, but this is a nicely done baby powder. So if you like powdery fragrances, this might be a good one to check out for sure. Let's grab some more here. They do such a good job of securing these. Got bubble wrap around them as well. And here we have some pink boxing gloves on this little pin. I think I'm gonna give these to Stella. She'll put those on her, that's funny, Biddy Committee. I like it. I didn't even notice that at first. Okay, Biddy Committee, Wild Hibiscus, Ginger, Crushed Berries, and Bubbly Champagne. I think this one is gonna be really fruity and delicious, so yeah, okay, super fruity. Definitely some borderline tropical vibes to begin with for sure. That hibiscus is coming through. Then you really do get like an effervescent note from that champagne in here, and that's actually the second thing that I really notice here. Crushed berries. I don't know, I mean, I feel like I smell some strawberry in here, but I don't get any other like berry notes. I don't smell a raspberry, I don't smell a blackberry, I don't smell a blueberry. It's just a strawberry, I feel like. The hibiscus though. The ginger, I'm not really getting the ginger on Cold Sniff here. Not a huge fan of ginger myself. It has to be like a very like measured approach to ginger for me to enjoy it. So I'm curious to see if that comes out when this one is burning. But I do like this scent. I do like this one. I think that hibiscus is really beautiful. All right, so, by the way, these all have this cutest little, there you go. You can see the bow. There's a pink bow. That's cute. I love the attention to detail. I'm a sucker for details, so this kind of stuff really speaks to me, but let's go ahead and do these last two here. Okay, here we have the pink, just the pink ribbon. And this is Forever Beautiful, and the notes in here are, ooh, fresh fuzzy apricots, pink peonies, green bergamot, and purple iris. Oh, okay, this is my favorite. That's a really beautiful apricot in here. I love the apricot with that peony note. Again, it's a really soft, sweet peony. I don't really smell iris. Bergamot, yeah, for sure. There is that touch of kind of that crisp bergamot note in here. But this is mostly apricot and that sweet floral peony note. This is lovely. This is just a very soft, calming, slightly fruity, slightly floral. I really like that. And this one has, again, kind of this like gorgeous, I don't even think it'll really show up on camera, but like an iridescent blue. Can you see that color shift on that glitter? I really like that. And then again, we have the little pink ribbons that are embedded in the wax. We have one more and then we're done. And then I'm gonna get to burning these. I'm really excited to see how these come together. All right, the very last one is Pink Power. I think that's a good one to end on. And here we have a rainbow, a pink rainbow with the pink ribbon. There we go. Oh, these are not focusing, sorry. Okay, Pink Power. Pink lemonade pie filling, graham cracker crust, and French vanilla creme. I love it. I love it. This is a lovely lemon gourmand. This smells like lemon bars. Oh, this smells like lemon bars, and this smells really friggin' good. A really nice gourmand lemon. Not like a lemon cleaner. It's a very fresh squeezed lemon, and when you combine that with that graham cracker, like it immediately goes like dessert lemon and not like cleaner lemon. Oh man, that is good. The vanilla, so it says French vanilla creme, but I don't know, I don't like French vanilla, and this does not have that French vanilla like custardy like vanilla note to it. It leans a little bit more vanilla bean to my nose, which I'm kind of thankful for, because I don't know what it is about me and French vanilla. I have just never really liked French vanilla. I don't like eating French vanilla ice cream, and I don't think it smells particularly good when it comes to home fragrance. A lot of times I really prefer a more pure vanilla or like vanilla bean. I think it's the custardy note that kind of freaks me out a little bit when it comes to French vanilla, but this is delicious. And I'm really excited to burn this one. I think this one is going to be one of the first ones that I light up, to be perfectly honest. This is just a really yummy gourmand. Is it seasonally appropriate for me right now? No, not really. Again, I'm a pretty seasonal burner, and honestly, a lot of these are quite springy. But yeah, anyway, I feel like with the overall vibes of the collection, these fragrances do make sense. Seasonally, I just don't think they make a whole lot of sense right now. But that being said, not everyone burns candles the way that I do. So I'm really excited to dig into these. So stay tuned for my weekly home fragrance roundup for some initial post-burn impressions, and then I will be doing in-depth reviews of all of these candles. OG and her team, like I said, were kind enough to send these my way, so I will begin burning them, and you will start seeing some in-depth reviews within the next couple weeks. Let me know what your thoughts are about the above average candles that you have tried in the past. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, a big thank you to OG and her team for sending these out. I'm so excited to share my post-burn reviews with you. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. And Alf and I appreciate you being here. And now he's moving on with his day. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.